Okay, Virgos, this is your reading, and I pulled an overall, and we got the box in reverse, so there's some sort of limitation or fear here. So let's get some more cards and see what we get. Parasite, okay, very interesting. Material and spiritual prosperity. And holding a heart. Timeless Bloom. I like that card. Okay, let's look at that one. 3, 4. Resilience, legacy, and beauty beyond decay. This card reflects the power of creating something lasting and beautiful in the face of inevitable change. It represents the coexistence of life and death, symbolizing the eternal cycle. Let me look at Parasite. I don't use these two decks very often, so let me see this 19. Depression. When the only answer to lack of self-efficiency is to cling to another one. Obviously, because that's what a parasite is. Relationships are not a sum-zero game, of course. Using each other is part of the game, but it's quite different when you take the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting. A good relationship is a win-win, where the more I give, the more I get. And the other, okay, so it looks like you have a parasite here. Just trying to decide on what the parasite is. If it's the fear or if it's a person. Let's see. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Okay, ooh, we do have a rabbit in here, so that's some sort of fertility. I never even noticed that. That's why I always look at the pictures, because sometimes I get a message off the pictures of these cards. Okay. Okay, I seek truth and act upon my realizations. All right. So it looks like you have some sort of growth or something blooming here. Let me see this. We have a parasite. This is judgmental too. I wonder if somebody was trying to keep you in a box as well at some point. Really nice. Wow, look at this. Holy moly, what is this? 9 of Cups. Ace of Wands. 5 of Pentacles, there's the Parasite. Wow. I gotta see what this is. I gotta see if it's like a fear, because that's like lack mentality if it's just you. Because this is like success. And if this is somebody else, okay, that's what I gotta clarify, because this is like a really, really, really good reading. I guess I should show you the cards in case you didn't get to see them. So once I put them down, I don't know how well you can see on the... That way, in case you want to pause it and get your own... Sometimes if you look at the pictures... I love this card. It almost reminds me of like an old tower prison. Alright, so we gotta see this Parasite, because that is like the whole... It looks like you have some sort of bloom here, some sort of transformation. And either somebody does not want this to happen, or they want to siphon off of it. Or this is a fear, like, this is your fear. So that's walking away, but what is the Parasite? Is it Virgo? Give me a major arcana if it's Virgo. I don't think it's you. I mean, that's a Virgo card, but I didn't get a major arcana. There's somebody that's feeding off your energy or your good nature or like you financially. I don't know. And they don't want you to walk away because this is like somebody cutting their losses and walking away emotionally and mentally. And this person doesn't want you to do that. And we have a man holding a heart. That's why I was wondering if this was you or if it's another person. So this would be somebody who's not truthful. Ace of Swords. This would be somebody who's not giving, a liar. So if this person is not in your energy anymore, I mean not in your energy, not in, your life anymore. They're still somehow siphoning off your energy. So this is somebody who's in competition. Look at all these fives. This is crazy. So they would be doing it emotionally. By having some sort of competition. With the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups reversed. We have all the fives. Let me see this man holding a heart. I want to see this person's energy with these cards. I want to see if it's this is even the same person, or if this is somebody else. So it's like causing anxiety. Yeah, so that's the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So they would be causing like a block in like your third eye by causing you to doubt yourself, causing anxiety. Look, this is like the 8 and 9 of Swords in tarot, causing confusion. So making you overthink. Sorry. Yes, a manipulator. You know who this person is. They're a manipulator. I mean, I use these cards. This is a love deck, but there could be, it doesn't, I'm trying to figure out, like, you could be in a business arrangement with this person, okay? It doesn't have to be about love. Because married could be a business arrangement. But you know who this person is. So you've seen through some sort of illusion. other toxic. So we got, if it is love, like there was some sort of manipulation. It doesn't matter. There's a manipulation. You've seen through it. Okay. But it's, somehow, though, they're still affecting your energy. Even if they're not around you, they're still affecting your energy. They're still siphoning off you. For some. But for others, you still probably... For some, that you're still around this person, you're in an arrangement, some sort of arrangement. For others, you're not around this person, but they're still siphoning. They're a parasite. How are we going to get rid of this? You have amazing energy here, but you have a parasite. You have the tendency, you have like amazing energy. Well, for one, if you're in some sort of business arrangement, obviously that's what they want. They want to, because that's what the book said. Let me read this. So if you're in a business arrangement with somebody, let me just read this again. Let me get to 19. I'm going to read the whole thing out loud. It says, let me see. Using each other part of the game, but it's quite different when use take the shape of supporting rather than manipulating or exploiting in the long run. A good relationship is a win-win where the more I give, the more I get, and the other way around. Still, it's not always like this, isn't it? Not just in bad relationship. In the short run, bad is bound to happen even in the house of true love. We cling, we hunger, blah, 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 freedom, support, we get mangled, demanded. It's part of the game, but it happens. It creates a toxic environment. It doesn't matter if we are the victim or the perpetrator, as the poison is shared equally. One gets the pain, another one gets the advantage. So it's like someone has the advantage, but the toxic part, it's like someone, fully the parasite, a leech, kills itself as much as it kills the host. So someone's got the advantage here. I assume you are the one who's producing something, and you're the host, and somebody's benefiting. So if there's a business, you're in a business partnership, you're the one who's producing something, and somebody's getting a benefit, and they're not doing anything. And it's very toxic. Or it's going to be. Because look at this, 5 of Pentacles, that's going to end up draining you. And this is not, because this would be, this is the parasite is not giving anything, they're not putting anything in. This is somebody who's lied, and they're trying to stop, they don't want you to walk away, okay? Because obviously they're getting benefit. Because look at these cards, of course. It's like, damn. Like, this could be a poor judgment here as well. How am I gonna... Because this looks really good for you too as well. Material and spiritual prosperity. This could be what you're coming into, and you have somebody... this could be a warning too. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. maybe this hasn't happened yet. Watch out for leeches. People, if you're coming into some sort of success, because that's what this is. You have like the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, especially creatively. If you have some sort of creative success coming in, watch out for parasites and leeches. This might not have happened yet. Let me see if this has already happened. Let's see the future of this, because I gotta see what's gonna happen. Where's my deck? Where'd my deck go? What's gonna happen with this? King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. That looks like a pause and moving on. But how? That's pulling back their energy. So you... But how, though? If you're in a business contract, there's not much you can do. Like, I guess if you pull back... This is a reevaluation. The Seven of Pentacles... There's a third. These are love decks, but sometimes I know it's business. I'm talking about business right now. We'll go back to love in a minute. Third party disrupts something. A third party disrupts something. Let me see, get my money, because I don't know. I didn't expect this, so I'm getting a different deck. Sorry. Peacemaker. Huh. I wonder if a third party, like, because this is like a negotiator, and this is third party. I know it's a love deck, and this is like a reevaluation. Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Give me the Four of Pentacles. That's a block. Oh. I would say there's a renegotiation in like a contract or something. So if you're in some sort of like contract with somebody, and they're leeching off you and they're not putting anything in, and you're doing all the work, it seems like there's like a renegotiation where like you have to give them less. That's to me what it looks like. Because we go from because we have the Five here, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Six of Pentacles reverse. That's what it looks like to me. Because obviously you can't get out of something, but you can renegotiate. Especially if they're not putting anything in. Because the Peacemaker card, where'd it go? Is like a mediator. So that's what I have there. That's weird. All right. Or maybe it, like you negotiate to get out of it. Maybe it's a settlement to get out of it and then you move on. Because the Six of Swords is moving on. That could be as well. Sometimes I have to get different decks because these readings go in like a way I don't expect them to go. So let's see, because this also could be love. I feel like if it's like, if it's like an old energy, energetically somebody, let me explain it this way. If it's like somebody not hanging around, but how it could be mentally still affecting you, like an old energy, it would be like fear still from an ex. Do you know what I mean? That's how it would still be affecting you. Sometimes if you deal with certain types of people, that's how it would be a parasite still affecting you. This person could not be around you. Okay. And you could still kind of be working on letting that go. So this could still be the energy coming in. And then this is just still the energy you're still trying to let go of. But to me, considering all this is the energy that is the majority of the reading, and this is the little bit that's left over. That's actually really good. It's still here and it's still affecting you, but I would say it's affecting you less. So that's actually really good. It shows a lot of growth. Okay. And maybe the person is still kind of like triggering you. Maybe there's sometimes if it's somebody you still kind of have to deal with, you have children with them or something. Maybe that's why it still shows up. You know what I mean? Or you still see their social media. It still triggers you. That could be why it's still around. But the energy here is really, really nice. So try to just focus on what's coming in. But this is amazing. I like this. Let's see what this... It's like celebratory energy. Let me just explain some of the cards. This is like celebration, going out, having fun, socializing. Ten of Cups is like... It's kind of like the same kind of energy. Having fun. Six of Wands is like success. Being in the spotlight. Nine of Cups is happiness. This is all kind of the same energy. Ace of Wands is having fun. It's new lease on life type energy. Excitement, passion. So this is energy that's coming in. It's just you have like still some old energy that's hanging on. Looks like it's attached to this male. This, I don't know if it's actually to this person. Sometimes people don't want to see you grow and move on. That's the problem. Let me just clarify this. Yeah, it's almost like somebody could be doing stuff to try and get your attention as well with the Six of Wands. But I would just ignore it. Yeah, ignore it. I think that's what you're doing. The Hermit, that's you. That's what you're doing. This is you blocking stuff out. All right. Well, this energy looks good. I would say stay like socializing, having fun, do whatever makes you happy. And if you are, I would just not focus on. If you are in a relationship with somebody who's siphoning off your energy, I would cut it off. Because it's going to drain you. I don't know. It's up to you. This is a tarot reading and you have free will. All right. I'll see you next time.